Hi guys, welcome back here to my channel, and today I am diving headfirst into a Minions Despicable Me area and roller coaster. So this is going to be a part of my studios park, and I wanted to have a nice family area, so I thought Minions would be a great thing to do. I originally thought actually that making Minions would be really fun using some of the shapes, and so that's what I'm going to start off with here. And yeah, so basically just laid some shapes down, and like all the shapes that are provided in the game, this is before the new DLC by the way, allow you to make a minion. Like they're just, the pieces are made for it. So I've laid some pieces down there, and yeah, I'm just going to kind of put them together in a way that I think looks or resembles a minion. Obviously they're not perfect, like the arms are very difficult, but yeah, I'm just like making some boots there. I'm going to make the body and the little jumpsuit and everything, and get them looking as best as I can. I'm going to save that as a blueprint, and then later on in the park when I add them in, I can change them, because some of them have longer heads, some of them have 2 eyes or 1 eye, so I can always go in and fiddle with those at a later date. But I just wanted to quickly show you there how I kind of pieced together a minion. And yeah, so doing this method where laying the pieces on the ground first, I've done it before, as you guys know, definitely really helpful, definitely a really good way to build things. You have to keep looking for your pieces, and if you know what kind of pieces you want to use, definitely lay them out on the floor, and then you can use the picker tool to then grab them, and it just makes everything quicker. It's easier to see what you're doing, and you don't have to keep looking for the pieces that you're looking for. So it's a great little trick there. So now I'm going to go in and do a junior coaster. Then quickly just show you the layout here. This is going to be a recreation of a standard Vekoma junior coaster, very similar to what you see on the Flight of the Hippogriff at Islands of Adventure. There's also very many of this model around the world. The one that springs to mind right now is there's one at Energylandia, there's one at Slagharen in Holland. There are 2 that I could think of off the top of my head, but yeah, I've been on a few of these. I don't actually know the length of them, so I know they have like a name by how long they are, but it is that standard Vekoma layout coaster. I actually built it first with the lift hill on the straight, and it didn't quite work out. It looked very odd, so I ended up doing a diagonal lift hill, which I try and avoid most of the time because I like to add catwalks onto my coasters, and doing a catwalk on the diagonal is such a pain. So yeah, I tried to avoid that, but unfortunately this only kind of looked good with it being on the diagonal. So now going straight in with the station build. So basically I wanted to recreate the same building that they have at Universal Studios for the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem ride, and this is basically Gru's house from the film, and it has a few more buildings from that street that the house is on. So starting off basically with the main building being Gru's house, the purple one, and this will be most of the station. So yeah, I'm going to hide the station in this building. In the actual map, this coaster is right up against the edge of the park border. So the back of it is actually going to be kind of like a warehouse style kind of, you know, backstage looking building, and no theming, but the front of it is just going to be a big facade. So yeah, I'm just looking at a picture basically and just trying to recreate what I see and try and find pieces that I think will resemble what I'm trying to build the best way possible. And so I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm just building and stuff. I'm not going to show everything because it's a little bit tedious to watch, but I'm just going to skip through and show you the main kind of bits. But yeah, the roofs from the pirate mod set work out really perfect for this. Unfortunately, there's not like a really steep one, and a lot of the roof style in Despicable Me are quite very steep like points, you know, so can't quite do that, so I had to mix 2 kind of roof styles together. I also kind of thought that the walls were looking kind of bland. I actually used the mod, which is like these special walls with textures and things, and I've got like a brick wall there, but you know, it's something missing from it, so I'm going to go in and add some of my own little bricks and kind of put some more color in there, make it look a bit more interesting. It's just very flat and plain right now, so I'm going to do that. As I'm building, I really take a step back from it and really look and see, okay, what's not working, what's working, and try and look at it, maybe turn the game off, come back to it an hour later and see, okay, this is what's not happening right now, and go in and try and see how I can improve bits. So this was one of them, like the bricks and that, adding those bricks on there using just like the small border piece, changed it. I think it looks so much better. So next to the purple building is going to be like a standard house from the film, and this is just like a white kind of creamy wall with the red roof. So I'm just going to build one of those now for you. And then I do build two more, one more like a straight one and one on the diagonal, which will be next to it. And that will kind of like round up the kind of Despicable Me area in the map. But it's basically the same build 3 times. So I'm just going to show you it once, just so you can kind of see. And this is actually the same really as the purple builder in Gru's house, just in different colors. So yeah, this is also really simple, really basic, using the clapper boards there from Shy Guys 2, I think they're from. They work out really perfect for this style. Again, using a roof there from Pirate Mod set, which has got these really cool tiles, and some little pieces there from the Resort Detect mod, which work out quite nice as well. Adding a door there, some windows and things. And as you can see, they've also put the back on the station, which is just like a tin metal corrugated iron wall and a steel roof, which you won't see from this front of the park if you were a park visitor. So yeah, I think that looks really, really cool. I'm just going to save all that as a blueprint and then pop it over into the actual map. So here we are, that's all done now. I put some flooring down and done some path covers, etc. I cut that footage out because that was so boring. But now I'm just going to do like a custom sign for the ride now. So as you can kind of see there, a little bit of the area. But at the end of the video, I'm going to go in and show you around a bit more, show you the coaster going around, etc. Since the new DLC, fingers crossed, I hope I'm not jinxing this. Since the new DLC, things have been better with filming and playing at the same time. So I really hope that continues, and I did actually film the coaster going around. This map is huge and there's so much stuff in this map detail wise that it is laggy and it is jumpy, and you know, so I am just happy that it's kind of working better than it did before. It's not perfect, but it is working. So I'm just going to show you the coaster going around now. As you can see, I've added in some more things off camera. I didn't film all this because, as you know, I had problems with recording. But yeah, so I've added in some little theming details. I've got this worm thing. Basically, in Despicable Me, they go to Funland, and so I've tried to recreate some of that. I've got a rocket there from Gru. I've got this big worm thing that the train will go through. And I'll show you some more of the little details after the kind of coaster's finished going around. But yeah, this works out really, really great. It's just, like I said, your typical kind of Veko Omar family coaster layout, and I just think it works really good for this theme and style, and it really fits nicely into the park. I've got some thrill rides in the park so far, like, you know, I've done the Jurassic Park area, it's got the boat ride and the flying coaster, and so the park really needed to have like a family attraction, so I thought this was perfect. So there's the station area kind of linked on there. This is right next door to the Fast and Furious area, so I'm just showing you a little bit there. The entrance to Funland, Despicable Me, Minions is right here, right next to Fast and Furious. You go in, it's got this really cool kind of wall up around the side there, which kind of separates the areas, and it's got like this kind of funfair, kind of Funland style theme on the wall there. I've got some nice little buildings with balloons and things, the rocket like I mentioned before. I thought the square trees actually worked out really well for this theme. I don't normally use those, but they work out perfect. And this is actually a bridge going in over into that area, over from what will be, or actually is, the Harry Potter area. I'm going to show you that in the next episode. But yeah, that's the whole kind of Minion area complete. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all next time for another episode. Bye.